Uh-oh, what do I do? There's a cockroach in my Airbnb. And I wanted to take a shower. Shit. Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Meilie and I'm a Canadian. Okay. A Canafrication. But that's a long story, so to keep a long story short, I'm a Canadian living as a Cuban local for about almost 2 months now. I've been staying in one of the more modest parts, I can say, of Havana. And I've never considered myself a princess. Like, never. I was a tomboy who occasionally liked to put nail polish, but even then, they're chipped. Look, it won't do the focus. Whatever. I never considered myself a princess until now. Now I can already hear you. You're saying, oh, first world problems, but no, actually it's a third world problem, literally. So as a first world girl, here are the first world commodities that I took for granted. Cuba Islands. Number 1, running water. It affects everything from flushing the toilet to washing your hands to taking a shower. If you're renting a bed and breakfast, which are called casa particular, here in Havana, you won't have that problem because they make sure you have running water. But if you live like a local, like I'm living now, water doesn't come every day. Some houses it comes every other day, some every other day, sometimes in the morning and not at night, sometimes at night and not in the morning, sometimes you don't even know when. But the moral of the story is that you always have to have some water in reserve. So to have water on a daily basis, most houses have some form of water tank. It can be a big cement water tank outside on the roof of your house, or some people that just have like plastic water tanks inside of their kitchen and use that water. But it has happened that that water in that water tank like had been used all day and then there was none left, and then you have to learn how to shower with a 1.5 liter water bottle. Let's just say you wash the important parts first. I'm trying to vlog! Stop barking! Number 2, hot water. Once again, in the casa particular, the tourist bed and breakfast houses, in the more sophisticated ones, you'll get those gas water tanks, like those gas water tanks. Okay, explain this better. It's basically water that comes from a tank and then passes through a flame that is lit up by gas and then warms the water up, and then boo, you get hot water. If it's not functioning very well, then you get really burning hot water, and then you turn it off and then it's cold, and then it gets hot again when you turn it on and then turn off, and you have that like 2-second transition where the water's perfect temperature, and then it isn't. So if we downgrade the gas heating system, we go to an electronic heating system, which is basically found in your shower head, and it's like a stove. A stove inside your shower head heating the water and dripping, and if you get too close to it, you get electrocuted. I know. Twice. But that shower head lasted like about a week until I like electrocuted it too many times and it doesn't work anymore. So we're back to the old-fashioned way, which most people do. They just boil water. And then you just basically bucket wash. Which I've gotten used to and kind of like better than a cold shower. And if you don't have that, which happens because the stoves here run on gas, and when there's no electricity and there's no gas, there's nothing. Tip, wash your hair first without wetting your body, because if not, you get cold. Now the ice cream truck. And the dog that sings to the ice cream truck. Yes. Number 3, toilet paper. You know, that soft, fuzzy, thick, squared, white piece of paper that removes any trace of doo-doo? Well, pack your bags full of it. Toilet paper is a rare commodity here in Cuba. First of all, it's expensive. It's like 2 seuse, which is like about $2 American, for 4 rolls. Like just 4 rolls, and not even the good kind. This roll is not even thick. It says it has 2 layers. No, I really don't see where's the second layer. When it gets wet, your finger just passes through it, not to mention other things that passes through it. And I finally understood why toilet paper have little squares. Like why it's squared, because this is not squared and you can't even rip it like in any specific spot. And then it gives you like this little trace thing that sticks to your ass. Anyways, let's say you do have the 2 seuse to spend on 4 rolls. That's if you find any toilet paper in the market. It took me literally 2.5 days to find toilet paper. I kid you not, there was not in any stores around this area. Probably in the tourist areas, like in a hotel or something like that. But even then, it's hard to find toilet paper. And when you find it, you buy it. You buy everything you can. Anyways, I'm getting worked up just talking about it and sweating and all. So what did I do for those 2.5 days? I hosed it down. And in public washrooms where you can't hose it down, well, hopefully you're just doing number 1 and then it's easy. All you have to do is shake it off, dun 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 dun. Number 4, flushable toilets. Flushing a toilet for me was this action. Here, I learned that flushing a toilet meant this. Why is it not gone? You can imagine my panic when my doo-doo was still there when I pulled the chain. And then I realized flushing here meant this. So, the first time somebody told me, flush the toilet with the bucket. To put water in the bucket, I put it in the tank and then tried to flush it. They're like, no, that doesn't even work. You gotta put it inside the bowl and the doo-doo goes away. Don't ask me how it works out scientifically, but it works. And because the water system here in Cuba is so old, not only is my number 4 flushable toilets, but flushable toilet paper. Because no, you cannot flush your toilet paper inside the toilet. You need to leave your traces of doo-doo in the garbage bin on the side that you hopefully change quite often. If not, you know what I mean. Number 5. Quite honestly, I didn't know what to pick. There are too many choices. Maybe the lack of toilet seats? Vegetables! Yes, vegetables other than tomatoes and cucumbers. Ooh, washing machine. I've been washing all my clothes by hand, but I think I could get used to that one. But mosquito screens, that's a really good one too, because I don't know if you can see, my legs are full of mosquito bites. Like here, 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 here. I have marks everywhere. Here, I have some on my neck. All these marks here on my foot are from mosquito bites. I've got more on the inside of my foot. And I've got some on my bum, but I ain't gonna show you that. You'd think that for a tropical country, they'd get mosquito screens, right? Because there's constant mosquito all year round, but no. No, that's not something they have. They do have mosquito exterminators that come like once or twice a year though. Too bad it's not that time of year. Yet, those little mosquitoes that appear after they've been exterminated somehow find the exotic blood. So to avoid the mosquitoes, I tried putting a pair of leggings on. Yeah? No, that doesn't work. They go right through this. You need to wear jeans or joggings or something thick and hot and sweaty in an already thick, hot and sweaty country. I'm sweating. Tampons are a good one. I found some in a hotel once, and not with the plastic helper, the one that you have to yourself insert with no running water and no soap in most public washrooms. Okay, ungrateful Meilie, stop talking now. You're right. There's one thing I am grateful for, and it is AC, which I don't have on right now, as you can see, because I'm like sweating all over because of the noise. But now that this vlog is over, I'm gonna put on the AC. The takeaway of this is not a complaint, but rather a realization on my part of how privileged I am, and I wanted to share that with you guys because I know a lot of you guys that are watching this are in my same relative situation, and the Cuban people mean a lot to me. I've been calling it home on and off for 5 years, and I want people to think about Cuba not just as a party place, a drinking place, but rather I want people to go there and realize how privileged they are, that things that I thought were essential are actually luxuries over there. And I want to encourage people that when they go there to do acts of kindness, to do something, even if you want to bring things down there because of their political situation, because of the blockade, because of their history. It's hard for them to have the same opportunities as us to grow. So shampoo, toothpaste, all clothes, shoes, all of these things are like super expensive. Even if you have used clothes that are still in good shape, you can bring them down there and they're going to be cherished. It won't change poverty, but this awareness will create acts of kindness, and these acts of kindness will make changes in people, hence changes in choices, changes in futures, and changes in lives. So I hope you guys are able to take away some of the things I was able to take away of how grateful I am for certain things, and to really look at the world with open eyes, open hearts, and see the opportunities that we can help each other as human beings, our brothers, our sisters on this planet. And shout out to La Cubana que ha hecho mis uñas. Okay, I'm done. I just killed a cockroach.